Ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to episode 21 of KSP Career Mode. Last episode, we made it all the way to Shinobi's Range Alpha with only a lot of searching. But today, we are going to try and return Jebediah Kerman in the Wernhermobile. Hopefully, the halfway point maybe on the map here. I don't know. Maybe to those mountains, those big mountains there. But if not, then I don't know, really. We're probably just going to end up recovering him. Which just seems the most sensible thing to do. So yeah, I guess let's head off. Throttling up now. Release the brakes. And the Kraken. Okay, so let's pull up. SES would be nice. There we go. And gears up. And we're in the air. Brilliant. That is definitely the best place for this plane to be right now. We don't need full throttle, actually. We need to be a bit more frugal with our fuel supplies. If you agree with this, it seems like as soon as you get back from school, they just slap you in the face with school for a week. Ha ha ha, you're back again, you can't escape. It's really mean. It's not very nice at all. That was very personal. Okay, so we're at 4,300... not kilometers, 4,300 meters. I didn't even say it, and I corrected myself. That's concerning. But yeah, we're going to head to the North Pole, and then we'll get our bearings from there by just heading south in the right direction. I've just noticed there's like a weird hexagon lighting thing. You can see where there's the lighting's kind of pointed at the top. Sorry, mobile users, you'll not be able to see this phenomenon. But any of you on a PC, there you go, or even a Mac, I guess. We've got a name submitted by, sorry about my voice, see, I'm telling you, by Al Kerman. It is gonna come on the screen now. It's a really, really long name, but I really liked it, so we're gonna use it. Yes, right. So intake air is doing okay, and we have burned quite a bit of fuel. We're burning 10 seconds per liter. There's another thing, if the devs are watching this, don't see why they would be, the shadow effects, why? Is it something to do with if someone could explain that to me. I'm not quite sure why it does that. It tends to be at low angles, it must just be a rendering problem with the parts, but that's fine. We're going 460 meters per second, the eternal sunset of the North Pole. Quite poetic. We are going really high, let's not go this high, because that's really inefficient. Poo. A poo? A big... no. Right. Oh, we're reaching the North Pole. If you look, it's very subtle, but the camera's going a bit weird. See this? Also notice... see, if I zoom in really quickly, you'll see it's starting to rotate. Very slightly. And you also see our heading is changing. 7, 8 degrees... 9 degrees, we are reaching the North Pole. Oh, there it goes! And what once was north shall now become south. Feeling very poetic today. Yeah, there we go, it's a bit more drastic now. Drastic, is that I don't know. Is that the word to use in this conversation? Oh, let's let it happen. The magic of the North Pole. Hey, Santa Kerman. That's gonna have to be a special this Christmas. I had... nah. I've already got a good song lined up for the Christmas special, but that obviously won't be coming out until Christmas. The only problem with it for last year was that I can't sing, and so I'm gonna need to find someone willing to sing a really cheesy KSP song within the next year, who can actually sing. Right, now we have reached the North Pole. I'm going to get our bearings, and I will meet you again once we've passed the ice. Yes, and then I'll have a quick checkup, and then I'll cut again to when we're about to land. Okay, so we have reached the edge of the ice, and there was some more spinning of the camera and really weird stuff going on. But we are heading towards land. I've realized that we are only on 80 fuel now, so going across this massive channel might not be the wisest thing to do. So we're kind of going to have to just skim the coastline, or hug the coastline, as it were. Oh, look, flags. But yeah, so just finally retreating back to dry land. Quite cowardly. We're about to have a sunset. So yeah, I'm going to go back into 1 times warp and make another adjustment here just to change our course. To be going a bit more south because we do need to be going south. It's just I don't want to be going across an ocean with a plane that can drop out of the sky at any minute. Yes, so I will meet you back, hopefully, unless something really bad happens before we land or when we start gliding. So, OCS, no, get out of here. See you in another minute. Okay, we have just run out of fuel and we're beginning the descent. So basically, what happened was when I got down to about 20 fuel, I just kicked on the afterburners, full throttled it, in an attempt to get a bit more distance, and it seems to have worked. We've got quite a bit of distance, and look at that sunset. That is picturesque. But we are, let's have a look. Not quite. We're about halfway actually. We're pretty much halfway. That's not good. That's very not good. This plane, it looks a bit worried. I don't know. A bit strange. Floppy. That's the word. Floppied / worried, and we are quickly running out of electric charge. Okay, let's make sure we raise these gears because it's going to be dark soon if we don't get on the ground soon enough. So I want to make sure my gears are down and my lights are on. I mean, I guess we could call this a fairly successful mission. I mean, we got the science that we needed, we got the data that we needed. In the end, we didn't make it back, and Jeb probably, if there weren't a recovery option, would have starved in the mountains. But there is a recovery option, so success-ish, yeah. And he's not dead, I guess, is one way of looking at it. Besides, we do need Jeb for the next stage of development. We're on to our very last bit of electric charge, so let's turn off SAS and just recharge for a minute while we come down. Great timing for running out of electric charge as well. Thank you, plane. That was really good of you. So I'll just trim it slightly. Offer a bit of support. There we go. That's a bit better. Just so I don't have to constantly fight it so much. A little bit more support. A little bit more. A little bit more. There we go. That's pretty much stable now. Anyone who wants to know how to use the trim, it's just Alt and whatever direction. And if you do want to reset your trim, which I had a problem with, it's Control Alt X all at once. That's for PC, by the way. Okay, coming down, coming down. Let's do this. Screw it, cockpit landing. Let's do it. Touchdown. Put the brakes on this puppy. Whoa. Look at that. That is a nice view. Ta-da! 15, 10, 5, 0. Awesome. There we go. We have landed. So we got 14.6 science. That's alright. It's not like we're really It's not like we're really wanting for science, but cool. We got some good data there. We got 21 grand, 81.6% value. That's pretty good, actually. Okay, mind that. And we got 1 XP. Awesome. I'm not sure, does that mean he's got 1 star? So it did do the thing, was recovering him as we planned. Very good, but let's have a look at what that means. Let's go in here really quickly. 1 XP. Okay. I see. I'm not quite sure what this means. Oh, I guess when he levels up, you see that bar that says pilot. I guess once that goes all the way up, he gets 1 star, and I'm guessing it takes more each star you get, but that's interesting. Now, the secret mission, which is not so secret. We are going to do our first interplanetary mission. We are going to go to Duna in the next couple of episodes. We're going to launch a large rocket. We're probably not going to arrive at Duna for probably a couple of episodes because I want to get some missions in while we're on our way. But you ready for this? This is the fun stuff. Let's spend a ton of science. So we'll buy heavy rocketry. We'll buy heavier rocketry because these are all parts I would like to include on the rocket. Let's get specialized control because we are in fact going to take more than 1 man to Duna. And come on, we don't want 1 guy going to Duna. You get a bit lonely. as well as the fact that I don't want... I mean, on the other hand, I don't want 3 different capsules. Yes, we would like a barometer, because Duna's atmosphere is probably really interesting to study. Landing legs. Yeah, because we want... There's another thing that I want. That... What is that? Yes. That... What's our science? 800? God, I've blown 1,000 science already. This is where I'm going to have to start actually paying attention, because... yes, that would be useful. And that... Docking... Smaller docking port... no, I don't need any separators. That is what I'm looking for. That's the one. There we go. Nuclear engine. You can't have a very practical interplanetary mission without nuclear engines. So yes, we're going to start to plan our Duna mission. So first we're going to go into here. Sure, I don't really care. Now I think I might have already selected this. No, that's a different save. So embarrassed. I'm so embarrassed, guys. Yeah, so we're going to have to wait for a mission to come up, but I will just cycle through them off camera. Oh, look at this. We can actually recover this. Excellent. Excellent. So let's do that, and let's start to create a lander. So here we go. Yes, I would like this. I'm just going to design the lander. Now, this is where things are going to get pretty expensive, because it's only so small you can make a mission to Duna before you get quite expensive. But keep in mind, we do have over 3 million credit. What are they called? We need to come up with a name, guys. We have the name for the station, which I shall name at the very end, just really quickly. It's too big. It's too big. I've made a silly mistake here. I'm overdoing this. I know we can do a smaller rocket. Select part to rotate. Oh, what? There's a hotkey for that. I'll find it out and tell you next episode. The hotkey for rotate. How exciting! Yeah. Duna One. Yeah. So that will probably be the name for it. If it's changed next episode, then it means I really don't like the name and I've changed it. Center of mass. Where's the center of mass? Always useful to know the center of mass when you're building these. When putting RCS anyway. Because that is where, well, the center of mass is. So you want to be translating using that. Otherwise you'll just be wasting RCS by overcorrecting and stuff like that. So yeah, tip of the day. There we go. So... just do that. Awesome. Awesome sauceum. And 1 battery. Pushed in so it looks like you just glued some batteries on. That's the way I like it. Very KSP. Something like that. Yeah. Sponsored by Batman. So interesting. Yes. So I guess that is a pretty basic setup for the lander. It'll probably be tweaked next episode. But for now, that's pretty much what we're going to be landing with. So... yeah, hope you're happy with that. I'm not, but I will be. No, we're not launching it. Jeez, that would be a horrible mistake. So we'll exit, and there's only time for me to say goodbye. Have fun in space, guys, and I will see you next time. Bye! Ta-da!